Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please pause for 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies. I'm Kenna.
And I'm Ethan with GNN, your Grizzly News Network. Today is Tuesday, February 18th, 2025.
We are celebrating love around the world this week.
In honor of Valentine's Day and a celebration of culture here at Spring Valley, today students are showing off their love for their roots with Culture Day. Tomorrow is Love Your Future, so show off your future college or career. Thursday is Love the Way You Lie, White Lie Day. And Friday is Stoplight Day. Wear red if you are taken, pink if it's complicated, and white if you are single. And we will wrap up the week with an assembly on Friday. Get your girl points for participating this week.
CTE testing starts this week. For some of you, it is tomorrow. CTE students need to keep studying. Our end-of-program testing and workplace readiness tests are this month. All CTE students in their advanced classes will take the workplace readiness test on February 19th and 20th during your scheduled class. Then a week later, on the 26th and 27th, they will take their end-of-program tests. You can find practice tests on Kahoot and Blicket. Good luck, Grizzlies! An important reminder for all juniors, ACT testing is coming up on February 25th. You must be to your testing room by 7 a.m. You cannot be late. And you must have your student ID and a charged Chromebook. You may bring bottled water and snacks. Calculators will not be provided. Lunch will be served at the conclusion of testing. If you miss this day, you will be off track for graduation, as taking the ACT is a Nevada high school requirement. On that Tuesday, juniors will be the only ones coming to school. Everyone else will be working on assignments at home.
We have just a few clubs meeting today, and if you're looking for an opportunity to get community service hours and make friends, National Honor Society meets every Tuesday in room 816. Salam Unity also meets today in room 314. Or try your hand at a classic board game competition with Chess Club, meeting in room 226 every week. A reminder, all clubs start at 2:01 p.m. The Visual Arts Department would like to invite you to the Voice Art Show, where some of our own students will have stuff on display. Come see over 100 pieces of art from high school students all over the district. We have 5 students from Spring Valley who have submitted art. Shout out to Isabella, Natalia, Rylan, Haley, and Jacelyn. These amazing students submitting their pieces have a chance to win up to $500 the night of the show. If you're interested in watching these students compete, join the Voice Art Show at Slonia Art Space, 901 E Fremont Street, on February 27th from 5 to 7 p.m.
Theater has just wrapped up their incredible showing of Legally Blonde, and they are already planning their next production. And this one is special. It's the theater department's senior play, The Secret Case of Sherlock Holmes. For the first time in Spring Valley history, this show will be fully student-directed and student-managed by the senior class in theater and theater tech. Make sure you scan the QR code and sign up. Auditions will be on February 20th at 2 p.m. in the theater auditorium. All grades are allowed to audition, but seniors are highly encouraged.
We are currently collecting photos for the senior slideshow, which will be played at graduation and during your senior breakfast. So far, very few photos have been submitted. If you want you and your friends to be included, you must submit photos. They must be school appropriate. All submissions will be reviewed. Scan the QR code to submit them for approval. And if you want to be recognized on Senior Awards Night, you could start turning in acceptances and scholarships now. We want to know about any acceptances into colleges, trade schools, universities, military enlistments, and scholarships. Scan the QR code on the screen to upload your letters one at a time. Finally, you need to make sure that you have your cap and gown secured. They must be ordered through Herf Jones. Scan the QR code on the screen to make sure you are ready for graduation day. Seniors interested in the military, there's a scholarship for you. There is a 100% full tuition scholarship or $12,000 for room and board from the UNLV Army ROTC program. This scholarship gives contracted cadets a $420 stipend with the addition to the educational benefits and training opportunities. Make sure you apply.
Spring tryouts are happening after school today.
Soleil, what other spring sports have begun?
Well, swim, dive, softball, and baseball all held their tryouts over the weekend, so watch out who made the teams today. It's time for men's volleyball tryouts. They are today, February 18 at 2:15 in the gym. If you have any further questions, see Coach Keith in room 917. Good luck, Grizzlies! For all athletes interested in track and field, there will be tryouts today. February 18 on the track field from 2:15 to 4 p.m. You must bring running shoes and a completed Activate account in order to try out. See Coach Daly in room 918 for any questions. And looking ahead to next fall, there will also be an interest meeting for new and returning girls volleyball players. They will be discussing off-season workouts, open gyms, and summer workouts. Don't miss the meeting being held February 18 at 2 p.m. in room 801. In local sports news, Las Vegas Ballpark has new job opportunities. The location of the ballpark is 1650 South Pavilion Center Drive. They are looking for specific positions such as VIP host, game day crews, team store, clubhouse attendants, and more. Some of these jobs require you to be 18 and up, so make sure to ask if minors can get the position too. Get out there and get those jobs, Grizzlies. Now back to you at the desk.
It's almost time for lunch. What's in store for today, Ethan?
Well, Kenna, today the cafeteria is serving up crispy chicken filet sandwich, chicken tenders, bean and cheese burrito, and grab-and-go turkey wedges. If you're confused about the lunches, the breakdown is on the screen.
Or you can try out one of our food trucks. Santiago's food truck will be coming every Tuesday and Thursday. You can get tacos for $3 and plates for $11. Food therapy will also be coming every Friday with $10 plate options.
Keep up with which vendor voucher raffles will be available this month. For this week, there will be a drawing for a farm basket voucher and 2 food therapy vouchers. There will be a drawing every Friday this month, so make sure to enter to win a voucher from your favorite vendor. An important reminder, if you want to be able to attend clubs, games, or sports, you must keep your tardies down. And did you know your tardies reset at semester? So now is your chance to make it on time. Once you hit 10 or more tardies across all your classes, you are not allowed to participate in any after-school activities, including clubs, sports, and even dances. The school will not refund any tickets you have purchased if your tardies exceed the limits. Make sure you make it to class on time so you could take part.
We had beautiful weather this weekend.
Gianna, what's the weather looking like today?
Well, Ethan, this entire week we're going to be having highs of 60s and lows of 40s. All this beautiful weather may have you wanting to spend time outdoors. Go check out an outdoor roller skating rink that takes place in the lawn in downtown Summerlin. Lace up your skates and roll around to music in a fun, lively atmosphere. This rink includes an old photo booth as well as refreshing snacks and drinks. This is an event for all ages and runs from February 14 to May 15, 2025. Tickets are $20 a person and reservations will be available at summerlin.com. Now back to you at the desk.
All this school year, our librarian, Miss Bechtel, is introducing us to books we may have not considered before.
In today's edition, Miss B shows us some authors we might like in honor of Black History Month.
Hey Grizzlies! Segment number 2 for African American History Month. I want to profile some amazing authors. Justina Ireland, Dread Nation. It's post-Civil War, the Reconstruction era, and the dead from the Civil War are rising and causing havoc. The United States government's response? Train African Americans to fight off the zombie hordes. Good idea. Kwame Alexander, Booked. This is a soccer story and it's a family story and it is told in poetic form. Gotta love it. Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds, an absolutely powerful discussion about grief, family, and revenge. Also told in poetic form, so if you hate reading, it's a nice solid book, not a lot of words. And The Getaway by Lamar Giles. This is a resort that becomes a safe haven for the end of the world for the very, very wealthy. Imagine what happens to everybody else. Who knows? Grizzlies, fantastic authors, fantastic stories. Come into the library and get your read on.
Along with book options and as a part of Black History Month, we are introducing you to prominent people in our community who have made a difference. Dr. Carolyn Reedman started teaching in Clark County in 1970 and went from teaching to becoming a dean, then an assistant principal, and then an assistant superintendent. She was the first female and first African American president of the Nevada Association of School Administrators. She led several initiatives to help secure school funding and implement school policies. She was honored with several awards throughout her time in education, and a school named in her honor opened in 2008. If you missed anything important,
or if a QR code went by too quickly, you can find these daily announcements on YouTube. You could search up Spring Valley High School and look for our Janet and Grizzly logo for the correct school.
this was Kenna,
Ethan,
Soleil,
And Gianna.
of the Grizzly News Network. Have a terrific Tuesday, Grizzlies.